I hear the voices inside my head, see voices behind the wall, uplifting the underdog, we fighting above the law.
Hello.
Hey, Natasha. Hey, Penelope. Sharon, Health and Family. Lucia, ES, C12, Daisy Joe. Hey, Shell. Hey, guys. Let me put this in here. Hey, Annabelle. Hey, Catalin. I don't remember what I have slow chat on for. We might need to make it slower. Yeah. Look at that. You do that, maybe. Hey, Squids. Hey, Dolly's mom. Hey, Anita. Midnight. Okay, we're gonna slow down chat a little bit. It's already jumping for me on my end. So tonight, hey, Mama checking. Hey, Crystal G. Hey, Seth. Hey, Needle. Cheshire. I got your email from a few days ago, by the way. I just didn't get to reply yet. Hey, Kiko. For the love of books. Hello. Charm Charm. Tanya. Hey, Mulan. Susan. Okay, hey, Broken Dishes. Hey, Lynn. So tonight we're gonna have loose lips up here. We kept changing the time because things were going on, and you guys, it's all right. He's gonna go on the computer and slow it down some. Hey, don't panic. But she got fairly close to Candus for a while, I guess. I'm just new to talking to her, but it's kind of funny because she definitely knew like who I was, and I knew a little bit about her, but not much. But we were like, we just started talking, and we were like, oh shit, now we can really compare notes because I talked more to Dawn and she was talking more to Candid. So it's been a little bit interesting to hear some of the things. And she said it in the chat earlier, so I think it's okay to say, I hope it's okay to say lips, but she has had CPS called on her because of Candace and her bestie and a few people. Like, I just think that is crazy. Like, you guys, I do not understand how some people think, and the people that they support and get behind it is just bizarre to me. Hey, Alex. Yeah, me too. Hey, Angel Princess. Hey, Angela. Even she's a riot. Now, I've been talking with Reverend Donna a lot today too, so I think tomorrow we're gonna have to do a live, but I'm gonna have to. It's gonna be showing a lot of stuff. She sent me some file today. I was hoping. I don't know what I don't even know what to do. It's so much stuff. I'm not gonna make as good sense of it, so we'll figure it out though. Hey, Mississippi girl, Saskia from Belgium. Hello. Okay, 1 second. Actually, if you're in here, Lips, you can just call in. Hey, Dr. Phil. Hey, White Widow Baby. White Widow Baby. Hey, Sandy Mac. Hi, Tori. Callie, hope you're having a better day. Hey, Mississippi. Hey, Isla. Broken Dishes. Catalin. I can't. Oh, Louisiana. Proud. Yeah. Hey, Pollyanna. Hey, Debbie Johnson. Grand Dragon. Sheba Mom. I'm so pissed I've seen the glare collecting money for Don's commissary live now. Rewarding bad behavior. No, please tell me that's Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. I don't know. There's almost 500. Oh, in here. Yes. No, I don't even know what to say about that. That's like, really? I, I don't even know what to say about that. We're YouTubing for commissary money for Donald Wells now. Are we fucking serious? Again, where's the money from the channel, the monetized channel going? Where's the money that's been coming into them going? Did you hear? I guess Don Wells said as he was being cuffed in the courtroom, he was like, "At least I'm getting away from Candace." Like, what the fuck? That is funny. I don't even care. Sandman money. Sandman messaged me yesterday and said they were well taken care of. So I'm not sure how is like they're well protected. Well, she's on YouTube's and Facebook's asking for money and not to tell anyone that she's asking for money. What? That doesn't sound well protected to me. You will report to Candace and Dawn as you can, or whatever bullshit you said. Candace is the controller. Well, he's in like solitary confinement or something. And Don, we all know Don, he loves to talk, right? So I'm going to assume that he will roll on Candace just to try to cut a deal to get out of solitary confinement somewhat. Yeah, it's protective to him, but that'll drive a person like absolutely bonkers. It's ridiculous. Do you need the link again, Lips? Oh, that's Miss Donna. Oh my goodness, thank you, Giselle. That's very nice of you. Wow, thank you. Yeah, I unsubbed from that douche the other day. He is not even entertaining. Yes, no, he said that. Yes. And if you read the articles, you see little things, but if you guys watch Duty Ron, he said that. He was like, yeah, I guess he had some source in there or something, and they said that when he was getting arrested, Don said, at least I'm getting away from Candace. And the other article I saw too was he was trying to justify why he was driving with an open bottle and totally throwing Candace under the bus. Candace has a drinking problem, and I was trying to keep her away from the bottle because she done had too much already. And, and so I had to go driving with it. And in the one article I read, the judge actually said, well, you have feet for that. Like, it didn't sound like the judge was buying the bullshit that Don was trying to sell to the judge at all. Ridiculous. Are you gonna come up here, Loose Lips? Do you need the link again? And did I say welcome to the crazy train, Angie? Choo choo choo. I bet he has a lot of anxiety wondering what's going on YouTube. Oh, he's got his reporters. Leave it, girl. 18 U.S. Code for 10 financial institutions of individuals financing suspects of criminal investigation can be charged. Oh, yeah. I was thinking that. I was thinking, like, yeah, when I heard that, I was already thinking that. I was actually thinking that when they were raising money anyways for Candace, and then she was like, "Oh, help me with the house or whatever," and then they're fundraising for Candace as he goes to jail, and I thought that then, like, can't they get in trouble in some way? Should they, like, we don't know if they can be tied to anything to do with Summer yet. We just don't know. I bet a lot of people are about to sound and look hella dumb. That's my prediction. Isla, welcome to the Crazy Train. Choo choo. Thank you, sweet Connie Joe. Oh,
knock knock. Hey, hey everybody. Oh, ouch.
how'd everything go? Okay.
Yeah, they said they're closing the case or whatever. He's just got to do his stuff, and he's just not in a hurry. So don't worry about it. He's really cool. Super cool.
I have so many questions for you. I don't even know where to really begin.
I don't either. I was gonna try to think of a spot. Hi everybody. But like I don't know. We could try to go backwards with like what's going on right now and I don't know. Work that way or see where the chat can take us. You guys, what do you guys want to know? What's going on?
Well, right off the bat, I have one thing coming to my mind that I want to ask you about.
Okay.
And that is, did you know much about that code word to have Donnie arrested should he act out of line or anything?
No, I didn't, but I did hear a lot about it. I thought maybe like I don't know, just bullshit because Candus was like out of the picture for a while, not out of the picture, but like out of the loop. Like Candus lied to her a lot and whatnot, and didn't tell her things, and so I don't know how there would have been a plan and code word, like why Candus would have at least questioned it if Candus always lied to her and told her, no, I bumped my face over here on this, or I fell down the stairs, or this happened like every single night. So I don't know. Wouldn't it kind of be a little funny? But maybe maybe they did. Do you think there really is like? Well, I think there probably is like federal cameras and stuff like that planted in there.
Oh yeah,
that's usually why they come back like so many times.
So I was sent pictures. Don had sent me one time laughing about how they had cameras on one another that they didn't even know about. And I got an email from I can't remember who from. I actually think it was an anonymous person. Sent me screenshots and they said, Don Keller sent me these. This is you. This is Don sneaking to talk to you out in his truck. And it was a picture of Don out in his truck in the driveway. And apparently Candus was sending that to some people, totally pissed.
Where was the angle of it coming from?
I'll try and find that picture and I'll send it to you later. To me, I think it's coming from like kind of almost like angled maybe in like the corner. I can't, like by the door there, towards where her swing's at, kind of. I can't tell because I think that the headlights, if I'm not mistaken, it's like right in front of a shed. He's pulled up right in front of a shed.
So it's on the house pointing out, or something?
I think so, yeah, because I remember the lights are on and you can see there's like a shed, I believe, in front of them.
There might not be no noise then, because that could be true, because then Grandis still wouldn't be able to like verify yes they were fighting or no they weren't, because it wasn't pointed inside. I wouldn't put it past them, but yeah, Dawn Keller, she's a big one for like getting all this information and shooting it out to the next person and the next person and the next person that needs it. Like it's pretty bad, really bad. Like it got me and my family like in jeopardy. So just from her doing that, taking screenshots of what I was saying over to Shannon and saying them to her, and then she brought two more people into it, and then And then it turned into like information all about Ernie. I'm going to turn him in. All this crazy stuff's going to happen. And like she sent me a few voice messages, a couple phone numbers, and I said I don't need to call them on my phone. They can get a hold of me here on Facebook, just like you did. And it got to be a problem. They had to have my phone number and they had to have my address. And
Yeah, they always wanted me to be in touch with this person or that person, and I would like there was a couple of them. I'd feel them out after he'd bring them up so many damn times, and finally I stopped. Like even I was like, no, Don. I would just be like, he'd give me all these names and numbers, and I wouldn't do shit with them because I'm like, I'm done with this. So the one day they actually had me on, they put me on, and they were like, oh, something about the bikers, and they're like, hold on a minute, and they had this whole fucking operation thing going on behind the scenes, making me thinking that they're making me believe I'm on the phone with like the head of some Hell's Angel person. Yeah. And they, they are whatever, they're out of it now, but now they run this like undercover PI shit. And then there's like this lady, well, hold on, now let me get blah, blah, blah. I don't even remember the names, but it was a whole fucking production. I'm sitting here on the phone like a dumbass just listening to them. And my husband's like, this is bullshit right away because he's all like, yeah, I did this, I did that. Like everybody knows nobody's bragging about that shit if they're really like, like it was just bullshit. It was always a production. It was always a prank. There was always something they were trying to get me to go and do.
I got something. Yeah. Do you remember when a TBI agent, Shannon Biggs, then there's like a number.
Yeah.
Do you remember that person, picture that he sent us originated, blah, blah, blah. Hold on, I'm reading. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm like reading this. Hold on. Let me get in my text messages. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I think I know exactly what you mean. When the TBI was like, you have information. We're coming to your door. We'll be there. Give me your name and your location. Yeah, I'm like, if this is the TBI, you already know my location.
Yes, that was, listen to what I'm saying, though. I got into my text messages and just read that. It wasn't a screenshot. I got into my text messages and just read that to you. You understand what I'm saying?
They had you send that shit to me?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. And I wanted to. Only reason why I did it because remember you guys were saying they were doing that, and that was the first time I ever talked to Donna. Like she ever turned the camera towards Donna, and fucking like they were all mad. And I think that was the same night that he beat her up and shot himself in the ankle. I think it might have been that same night.
Thank you,
he thought. Was some over that picture of Ethan Wise in that white truck.
Yes, and they're like, TBI is coming to you. Tell me how to get to you. We're on our way. I'm like, TBI knows where I'm at.
Tell her this. It's gonna piss her off. Do this. I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing that. And I was explaining to him what it would do, right? And he's like, no. So I'm like, all right. I said, I'll do it. And
you should read.
It was a setup. I was waiting for this day, and I wanted to turn it into TV. I'm like, wait a minute. I just did that. I'm going to get in trouble now. So I didn't do that. And then
is so funny.
I wanted to be able to tell the world, though, that
I get it.
Fake. It's fake.
Yeah. Yep.
So here it
is. You should read them. You should read the text messages.
Okay. All right.
That's
start at the top.
Okay.
This is TBI agent Shannon Biggs, and he told me to rattle off some numbers. We need to know where that picture you sent to us originated from. We have been looking into this person of interest and can't seem to find him. Is that picture, or is this a picture that you have taken yourself? That was me. Cher says, no, it's not. And I emailed it to TBI a few minutes ago. This has been sent in and passed out to a few creators now, which is very, very true because I had it for like months at that time.
Mm-hmm.
I assumed it was fake, she says, but sent it in to be sure. Not sure I believe this is actually TBI or not, but whatever. And then she sends me the screenshot that she sends in a TBI for verification, right? So Don's like, oh man, I'm like, what's going on, and telling me to do shit. So he asked again, Well, I had me ask again. Yes, we need to know where the picture originated. Yes, that white truck is a picture of Ethan's friend's truck because it's in a lot of his pictures. We have an officer located in your area and would like to send one out to find out where you got that picture. Can we please get your full address? She says, nope. TBI has my information on file and I do not trust this. Sorry. I said, okay, contact the main office. I'll contact the main office for that info, and an officer will contact you shortly. And then I just kept telling him, no, dude, this is fucking dumb. Like, what are you gonna do now, Don? Like, no cop's gonna go to our house.
That's why I was like, okay. I woke up the next day and I told my husband, I'm like, well, no cop showed up, so.
But he didn't lose no sleep over it.
Oh God, that is funny.
Yeah, that's the only time though anything was me. I don't know who else was really doing that stuff though. Because remember,
Oh God, everyone and their mom, yeah.
There was already rumors that
Candy
somebody was
Boom.
pretending. Hi, baby, everybody. Yeah, there was already rumors saying that fucking there was one going around doing that. So it had to have been multiple, not just one. If he was letting randoms do that, it was the first time I ever talked to him. And I only talked to Candus for like a little while. Let's see, when's the date? I guess I talked to her for a few weeks. This was December 2nd.
Babe, we got the TBI agent on the phone right now. Live.
I want to talk to you, sir.
She demands to talk to you. She's sending agents.
We're going to be going across the bridge from the Sault Ste. Marie. Watch out for there.
Oh my God. Oh, do you guys do you understand that this is not normal behavior for people with a missing daughter?
Not at all.
This is ridiculous.
All.
I can't believe we just had that conversation in real life.
I know.
You pretended to be TBI to get me to interrupt my live stream because the wells are not pathetic.
You're right. He didn't
No,
want you
but
to
I
be
get
live,
it though.
and then
Some
he
people will be like, well, why
panel.
did she do that? It's because you
you
have to go along with their narrative to get closer and closer. You know?
Yeah. And it was to figure out why he would do that and how he would do that. And then so I could debunk all the other stuff about, oh, TBI said this, TBI did that. So I'm in my head already know that, no, it's not really TBI. So that's why.
Okay, and then your reaction to my responses to you was what?
What do you mean?
When I was texting you back, you had to have been dying.
Straight up fucking, this is not TBI shit. Like fuck you, kind of fucking, nope. If this is TBI, you already got my shit, she says. Oh, fuck. Hey, Kick, everybody. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that till right now.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and then he wanted Mark's number and all this shit. Like, because remember, he knocked you off a panel 2 times, and then from like blowing your phone up, and then Mark ended up jumping on or whatever to like save the stream, and I don't know what happened after that.
Yeah,
I think I was still busy recording them at that point.
Yeah, it definitely threw a wrench on the night, but I mean, I knew I wasn't getting texted by TBI when I've been in touch with TBI.
Right.
Yeah,
And it wasn't trying to impersonate an officer or anything like that. It was joke on Don, getting caught doing the dumb shit he's fucking doing. Like, yeah, it was never ever anything as admitting to be like a TBI or trying to be or fucking anything like that. It was all just bullshit, joking.
I feel like TBI told him sometimes. So sometimes he'd call me. He'd be like, "Sure, tell me, man. Just tell me, man."
Because I think that they always say stuff like, TBI knows what I'm doing. I'm allowed to, like they do a hoax, or I'm allowed to lie, or I'm allowed to do something like that, like fucking pranks. And that's just, I don't know. It's just crazy. I don't
I'm just
understand.
pranking YouTube because they have it out for me so bad, Cher. I just gotta prank YouTube. But I love my baby girl. She liked to twirl.
Right.
Like, come on.
Jeffrey's back.
Yeah, it's fucked up. No, get out of here. Take your meds and go.
I already did.
Don't talk like that. Get out of here. Yeah, so yeah, it was just meant to prove them to be more unfit and to prove the rest of anything they ever said or did was still all bullshit. I know.
So how did you get started with talking to Candus? I'm curious how that all happened.
I was gonna go all the way back to the beginning in that and see like what actually. Most of it was I didn't have any answers to like anything. If I ever wanted to ask something, nobody really had an answer for it, or it was always made up. And yes, Candus is gonna lie and make stuff up, but at least it came from the horse's mouth and
yeah, exactly.
So that's all. And I'm nosy. I'm fucking petty and I'm nosy. Like I can't help it. Like,
that's how I am.
I know. I forgot. I have a fucking stream. Let me check this out. Oh wait, that's still you.
Oh, push the like button.
I forgot.
Yeah, at least I remembered to go live before I started talking.
Oh, I know it. I was sitting in it all, and then my computer got all hot because StreamYard screws my crap up and shut everything down.
Thank you, Shirley.
I never went back and picked that up. Hey, everybody. Oh, my gosh. Hi.
Okay, so, oh, my gosh. I need to know more. You guys, like, you just heard that story, you guys, and that is, like, really, like, lower than low.
It's fucking bad. It's bad. And, you know, like I said, it was never no intent on doing anything wrong or illegal. It was just to bunk a fucking either murderer or a fucking pedophile. We don't know what the fuck to call Don anymore.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Allegedly, in our opinion, and all that crap.
Fuck yeah, definitely. My opinion, yep, allegedly, like I heard. Someone told me. What do you want, dude? All the kids are showing up.
I have a complaint.
You don't have any complaints. No, not in here. No. Not buying your Xbox Live right now.
Well,
do your schoolwork. No. Take your medicine. Okay, I was going to do this. I think I was going to do it like... Oh, yeah. Duh. Like this.
So do you get the feeling that they have something on one another? Do you think Don is going to talk? What's your...
I think so.
Tell me everything.
Well, you know, people are saying, and JLR was down there and talked to his PO, and he's in solitary confinement this whole time. Solitary confinement, you guys barely get a half of a blanket. Like, you get a chunk or some strips of toilet paper. You don't get the whole roll. Like, you don't get a book or anything. I don't even think you only get a Bible for like an hour a day or some shit. Like, it's crazy. I don't know about Tennessee's solitary.
He's not going to get to preach to people about the SDA in there now.
No.
What will he do with himself?
I see him in the resurrection. Yeah.
So,
looking ass.
who's going to talk first? Cotton Candy Boob says she loves you. Hey, Tammy. Yo.
Love you.
Probably because maybe they know him as a sex offender, or maybe because he's blamed pretty much all of Hawkins County for taking his baby and trafficking her and all these things. So I don't know, or maybe he's like a really big deal in Hawkins County, so he's getting the, special. Well, I think it's a tactic being used. I think that they are doing that because Don loves to talk. Yep. I mean,
at that point where they have nothing, they're not moving nowhere. Their only option was for him to obviously fuck up, which they all knew he was going to do anyways. And then freaking separate them. Candus, she's not going to talk. Don might think about immunity. Give him 2 weeks in solitary confinement. Yeah.
Candace, Dawn's gonna flip on you just to get out of solitary confinement. Not even just to get out of jail, but just to get out of solitary confinement so he can talk about SDA.
I tried telling her about immunity twice, and she just kind of was like, yeah, yep, I know. Dude, okay, well, you sit there, yep, I know. When Don's the one in jail talking to officers and people, well, I don't know if he's in solitary confinement. He's not with another person, but still, he gets out for like an hour or whatever, I think. I don't know, just crazy stuff. He's going to open his mouth, and he might not tell it all, but he's going to tell something to get lesser whatever. Don's like that.
He's like my crazy ass wife. Mm-hmm. I mean, look what he said when he was arrested. Did you hear that shit? He was like, at least I'm getting away from Candace.
I know. And Candace has been waiting for this. She's there's a few times in my messages where she says, like, I was like, what are you gonna do when Don goes to jail? Stuff. Well, I can't wait, and oh, we're ready and stuff like that. All around the same time, Benny was there doing his thing. Candace was talking to almost everybody. She blocked a bunch of people because of him. Only he mattered. And now that Don's out of the picture, which they've been waiting for, instead of Candace leaving, they've been waiting for Don to just do whatever. And now who knows what's going to happen next? They're going to start selling shit, or he's going to go there. I mean, like, I don't know. He got served divorce papers today or yesterday, too.
Angel. Who, Don did?
Benny did.
Benny got divorce papers? Well, yeah. From what I heard, Mama wasn't happy he took the baby around them people, and I don't blame her.
Right, fuck that. Yeah.
Like, you're helping do GoFundMes and fundraising for a chick who, yes, she absolutely is abusive to children. She doesn't have a single child she gave birth to. That's a problem. But you got child support all around. Multiple children, but let's help Candace. Like, I don't think we have people with the right heads on their shoulders to be dealing with this. All they're
doing is enabling her.
Oh my God.
Her in many, many, many bad ways.
Because they're getting paid. Like, have you had any personal dealings with the Sandman?
No. Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
It was pretty hidden. Like, there was a couple people, even Robin stayed hidden in the background. She'd have me on the phone and stuff, but like, she'd have it flipped over, when Robin came by or just whatever. They had a couple of like meetings with Cam and Allie. Well, you guys see the pictures and stuff. I could only talk to Grace on her phone while they were there, and just stuff like different little things, like just dumb, immature, unadult like things, childish games. Granted, had no proof that Don's been hitting Candace this whole time, so I recorded it, sent it to her. She starts freaking out. Like, they've been together, a long time, like at least 13 years. So what the hell? Like, what? I don't know. I just don't. Why? I don't know. So anyway, she takes the video and she asks me, should I show that to the PIs? Are you kidding me? Hell yeah. Those the ones I dealt with was those PIs that I told you about.
Yeah, those PIs. Yeah, what a joke. I mean, look at what they've been doing from the beginning. It's just a fucking joke.
It is.
Nobody has time for that if they really have a missing child, you guys. They don't. They don't have time for all these games.
I hope that Summer being missing is a joke. I really do. A joke that they don't know what to fucking do with now. I fucking hope so. But where is she? Like, who's got her? I mean, I'm worried about her safety. So, I don't know. Wouldn't that be crazy, though? Man, those crackers were good. Dogs are licking their lips and shit.
Yeah. I don't.
Oops. Let's see what they're saying. Candace could raid loads of cash. Yeah, Candace, you don't hand out money to anybody who's not willing to lift a finger to try to earn it. She could be entertaining people. She could be talking about her daughter. She could be doing what we're doing right now, bullshitting with people, doing anything she could to try to at least earn the shit. And then tons of people would be more than happy to help her out. Don't ever just give. Never, never, ever just give for whatever reason, without at least that person entertaining you, or like just doing something for you, helping you. I mean, making a phone, just anything, man. She's not willing to do anything at all. She's not. Everybody that was helping her clean her house all took off after the first couple times they were there, because it was her sitting on her ass on her phone all the time with me and whoever else once Betty got around and stuff. And her, like, them just doing it themselves. Like, she would make them go get the paint, like, all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's a secret. It's a big secret how I'm live on both channels.
I'm not sure if the boys have been told. No idea. About the last phone call before Donald's arrest.
I don't think they will.
Well,
I don't think they'll tell them anything about him at all. They're not going to.
Well, I think they might have.
God doesn't ever go see them, so it doesn't matter.
That's another thing I never really brought up. There was one time where he had told me he had a visit with the boys, and I don't know if he forgot he told me that, but see, he did that a lot. He would tell me, "Oh, I got to do this or that," and then he would get fucked up and forget he told me what he was doing and video call me, and he wasn't doing that. So I know that there was a few times he said,
I already knew the answer to always.
Yeah, there was a few times that he said, "Well, I'm supposed to be doing this or that, or I have a visit with the boys," but then he's like drunk dialing me on video, Facebook message.
I think he might be able to do phone calls, but I'm not sure he can even do that because he said he had to sneak a phone call with Josie.
Yeah.
So I don't think he was ever supposed to be there. If Candus was getting any kind of Medicaid or anything, Don has a welfare fraud charge. He was not. That's probably why she goes by the last name Bly and all that stuff now. Because because he wasn't supposed to be there, which is probably why he was staying gone that night in case CPS showed up and whatever.
That's why they didn't have health, or he told me they didn't have health insurance.
Right, and that's the reason I thought they didn't get anything. Yeah, let's see. So because Don he caught Don there and all that shit. Yeah,
that makes more sense for that, because I'm like, why don't they have support, like like food stamps or something?
Yeah. No, they can't get it, and if they were, they would have to take Don off the property, and so.
To be honest, I just think that they didn't change her name, because I saw they were married in the courthouse, but I don't think she changed her name. It costs money. You have to pay for a name change. It's not.
I know what happened. I talked to somebody that knows. They never went through with the paperwork. Is all. They never. They went in front of the judge or whatever. They just never filed anything or just did anything after that. So they're not legally married on anything.
No way.
Yep.
That's what. Yeah, because even the legal documents through the case, it says Bly. So he's Bly.
Yeah, Lisa
knows a
lot about that, and she was up on my panel telling us some stuff. But she's around all the time. I mean, she knows almost everything that we need to know about Grandis's life and stuff before Don.
That girl says thank you for always being respectful to her.
Oh.
There were did he
You're so sweet. Oh my God.
Oh, and I want to say something, because I've had a lot of people hit me up privately while I remembered. Yes, that was really me who went into Tiffany Marie's chat, and you guys, I don't care who likes her or doesn't like her. I don't care, but what I see going around about her is straight up sexual abuse online. It's harassment, it's sexual abuse, it's wrong what's happening. You can tell that some people are just getting their sick jollies off of even just like saying the word pussy. Like, you guys are not men at all. You're disgusting. It's disturbing. And I just want to in real life, I don't want to see another female going through that kind of stuff. So I just wanted her to know, like, we may disagree or not even care for each other, but I wanted her to know that that is unacceptable. And no, that's when other
They
girls
deserve
should
it, but
come
it's
together.
wrong.
Yeah,
Very
you have
wrong.
to come together at that point, ladies, and defend each other when that's happening. Look at it. It's like 3 of them, and I can't believe the one's wife was even taking part in that disgusting behavior and conversation. That was totally disgusting. And Tiffany Marie, like that. Oh, I am sorry you're going through that. And like I said, what wrong is wrong. It doesn't matter if she likes my content or I like hers or whatever. I just,
Scam is
yeah, no,
that's the
I'm
main
gonna, I
point that
definitely
my
stand by her on that. No, fuck
right,
that.
my eyes were wide open when some of the stuff that came out of there. I'm gonna say both of them because it was husband and wife.
And
Their
Trisha's dumbass. Well, it looked like you. And I was screaming at my phone. I could imagine being Tiffany Marie. Could you? Because I was like, you dumb bitch. Like, really? Oh.
Yeah. And it's all because somebody said some words about Benny. Like, you know, sticks and stones, they'll hurt, but fucking words shut it, and they're throwing sticks and stones. So.
Yeah, no, I just wanted, yes, that was really me. And no, and yes, I did hear her because someone else, like, I was in her chat screaming because she didn't acknowledge your super chat. She actually did. She thanked me for the support. She acknowledged it. So everyone just chill. It's fine. But that's when I don't care. Again, I don't care if she likes me or not. That's real life. And that's when women should be rallying together. Because it's literally, it's online. It's cyberbullying, harassment. It's sexual abuse. It's gross.
It's very gross, and it seems to be the men or whatever, but they think it's okay. Like it's because women can talk about each other, that men can sit there and call us bitches and whores and nasty and stinky and, you know, whatever else them fuckers are saying. Like, you know, there are a couple people that I've heard became very, very, very suicidal over some of this stuff, less than what is going on there.
Oh my gosh. And it is so,
we don't like
so
that was it be whatever, blah blah blah. You know, we don't even like that person, but wow, was there some fucking shit said.
Welcome to Crazy Train, Danny. Choo choo.
Oh yeah, I never got my choo choo either.
I did yesterday. I was like choo choo, but welcome to the Crazy Train lips. Choo choo.
Yes, I got it. I've been waiting so long.
No, and you know, there's gotta be, they have to be held more responsible. And I knew right away, I'm like, oh, that bitch, because she's going around telling people that I chased my ex-husband. I've never been married before. And I've never chased anybody around. And she didn't even say with a knife. She said with a butcher knife. Bitch, please put those records out for all to see, because that's never happened in my life. And then you're like, and the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree because her daddy stabbed 3 people. No, he didn't.
Oh my God.
Your crazy ass is only listening to parts things and then making the rest up like the schizo that you are.
She murdered somebody and shot him in the neck the fucking same week.
Fucking crazy. And then you can just make up charges and say, oh, you know what? Tiffany Marie looks like that girl would look. So I'm just going to go on my panel and tell my followers that's her. Like, that is just, that's some dangerous shit there. You're going to get hurt, Trisha. Someone's going to hurt you for doing shit like that. And that's scary to think about.
It is.
Thank you under your scars.
It's bad. What's weird though, I'm gonna name a few creators, but Missing but Not Forgotten, Gigi, Ernie, and Prayer Garden all are together now, you guys. And there's gonna be some funny shit going on some channels. So I just want you here. Trigger warning. There's gonna be some conspiracy, crazy off the wall. Like right now, Gigi's got me on her channel. She's got like 5 different screenshots of all these different Facebook accounts with the same name, all different states, all this different stuff. Put them all together and said that was me transitioning into a woman. Yes, the 5150s. That's what they're gonna call themselves.
Oh, did you tell me that yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I can't, like, this is just all the behavior from all along. Did you know about the $1 million idea, the pay-per-view event that he wanted?
Oh my God, no. Oh,
Yeah,
I heard from you, I think. Yeah.
yeah. He wanted to stage a pay-per-view event for $1 million that he was going to confess
Dawn
something
Keller's
about
trying
Summer.
to sell Candace's side of the story. She's trying to get everybody to talk to Candace and all Candace's information and Candace, and wants her all to herself.
I think
and shit.
I still
Candace
have that
no
on
friends.
text where Don Keller's like, yeah, Cher. I'm trying to convince Candace into signing me on so I can control her story.
Yeah, I didn't know Cher had that, you guys. So what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, she said that from the jump that she wanted to be the person to sell Candace's story. I told Dawn.
You hear that, Candace? You're about to block a few more people here by the end of the night.
Oh shit.
I love it. Yeah, Dawn, she is trying to be helpful for a whole bunch of people in a whole bunch of different ways. And she's not doing it the proper way. She's doing it the opposite. She's doing the he said, she said, look at this screenshot.
Do you know what that dumb chick did? Do you know what this dumb bitch did? And I didn't even figure it out right away. My husband did. No. She right away, it was like June 19th, right? Like the day after they did that interview that we all saw. It was the very next day. You see on Don Keller's Facebook, don't you come bashing my good friend Candus Bly, or else I'm going to do something about it. And my husband goes, she didn't even spell Candace properly. And I looked at it, I'm like, oh, she didn't even spell Candace properly. So what a great friend you are.
Yeah, she'll try to be writing stuff about like Don and whatnot, and she'll spell like just different things wrong. Like his name one time was with an I and then an I-E and then a Y. And my husband's Donnie too, but we spell it with a Y, or I do. Really Donnie, it's Don, but yeah. But yeah, that group's getting together, and they've all so everything they've ever said and done, because they believe what they say and do. They believe that Don's a black guy. They believe that Don's mom's not Don's mom. They believe that Mary's not Mary. They really believe this true shit. You're not allowed to get a different last name or marry anybody without all of a sudden being either related to the Wells or fucking in a conspiracy with the Lights or all this fucked up shit with paperwork she comes with. Paperwork you can't really do anything with, but it looks legit to the people that don't know no different. If they don't know any different than what they're talking about, they're gonna believe you that these people and shit. I've had so many people reach out to me in the last month or two that were all come from around them group, that a few of those people, especially like Gigi, that are just like, whoa, what the hell? Why didn't you warn me before? Because me and Lady Justice is here too. Me and Lady Justice were the first ones to get caught underneath fucking Gigi's little tail. Oh my God, it was crazy. She was Tiffany Marie. I don't even know who that person was. I was these other people. Our names weren't our names. It just started from there. And then all these other people came out of the woodworks just like her. We were like, whoa. But we became the bestest of friends out of it. I have a lot of cool friends now because of it. A lot of them are in here right now. A lot of them.
Welcome to Grace Train F4 Phantom Girl. Yeah, welcome everyone.
Definitely.
This is a good chat tonight. God, that is so funny. I learned something new tonight.
To hit my 1,000. I'm almost there.
Oh my gosh.
80.
Make sure you guys are subscribed. Everything's in the description.
And then I gotta wait 30 more days or less because Gigi fucking struck my channel over that. God.
Oh my God, of course they did.
Yeah, I put out a clip. I could have got it back, but I didn't want her to have my name at the time, but she ended up getting it anyways. It was a clip of her trying to say that she was $9 million or $10 million in the hole. So we found where it was just a glitch in the system of the computer. It was all over the internet about just that big. And we put all that out there, but because I took a screenshot of her fucking whatever she put out there, she apparently got me for it. And then And then I think I grabbed pop. And I don't know, just shit kind of fucking kept going from there and there and there. And the more you ignore somebody that's weird like that, the more they fucking come at you. And if you do come at them, they cry. They're victims. So,
That's true.
I forgot where I was really going with that.
She is hilarious.
What?
They can beg for money, but not their daughter. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
You can't ever hear them. Okay, did you ever witness them out searching or hear them out searching in your time talking?
Never.
Thank
They
you.
always have
Me
an
neither.
excuse. They always have an excuse. They wouldn't lift a finger to fix their house. They won't lift a finger to find their daughter. They won't lift a finger to get their kids back. They won't stop doing drugs. They're not going to do anything. And anybody who tries to do anything for them is just enabling. You help them do it for themselves. You don't give them anything. Nothing. They knew Don was going to jail. They knew Don fucked up. They knew fucking what happens when you fucked up or when you fuck up. Don's been working that whole time. Where did all of his money go? Why didn't he prepare for 6 months for electric to be turned on or, whatever else they fucking might have bills for, It's fucked up. Who is PG? You don't want to know. It's Prairie Garden of America, boy. Jail and prisons. But yeah, he's in solitary confinement. He's fucking screwed. I think that's a tactic. Yes. What they do is like in the military is they like to break you down and then try to build you back up. Fucked up. Give a damn about Summer and the boys. No, they don't. They have better lives now. They everything's easier for them. They don't have no responsibilities. They can do their own thing. And
is that how you feel? That's how you feel that they felt?
That's what she was doing. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting because that's perfectly describing the conversation I last sent TVI about a week before his arrest.
Good. I should find some of that stuff too. I don't know if they were in comments or chats, but or text or fucking voice. But yeah, I got a lot of whatever's. I unprivated a lot of my channel. There's probably a few videos that I had privated for a reason and I forgot, and now they're all out there. So I don't even know.
That's super interesting. You just said that, like how you said it. I'm like, wow.
They're enjoying my feeling, because I can read people after talking to them for a little while, and my feeling was like the jealousy thing, and then she finally had Don to herself. The attention was just on her, but really she don't, because Don takes off on binges fucking every other week for like a week at a time. He did have when Benny was down there. You get to over $10,000 back. I said earlier if they found, and they can get their fucking taxes because they did have their kids for 6 months. If it was June was 6 months out of the year, so they can claim their kids still. Like,
I guarantee you they did. That's some sick shit, y'all.
Yes, and I think all the taxes should have been voided and taken over to child support anyways, but because if they're back behind, they might, but they might not if they're not. Like, I feel really bad about a lot of things, and then sometimes I'll start feeling bad for like Candus and Don, and then you guys got to remember he's an admitted freaking SAer. They definitely abuse those kids. We were looking through pictures on my channel the other day, and we were going through trying to find a picture if she had like what her fingernails looked like and stuff, so we could compare it to the picture of the thing in the milk. And oh my god, a few of the pictures, like the one where Summer's got a bag of cereal in her hand, her hands are out, like what, If you zoom into her right hand with the bag of cereal, her first two fingers, her pointer finger and the middle finger, are completely black, smashed. Her fingernails are. It's not nail polish either. It's not any other finger, nothing like that. Her two fingers are straight up smashed. Like, and this is not it. I found so many where there's bruises in between her legs and her thighs, like big ones and then small ones around it. It's bad. Bruises on her neck and on her face, and they're clear bruises. She gets thrown around like a freaking rag doll.
Yeah, when Candus was doing the Chris McDonough interview and she said Like, I like to come here because not a lot of people around here. I don't like to be around a lot of people or other people's kids. I'm thinking, well, when summer got gone, we saw them out at the public pools and partying and having fun, right? We see them all around, Cali doing the Hollywood walk and all that, whatever they done. So that's not true. But when she said that, it alarmed me. And people are probably thinking, no big deal. COVID, that's normal. You want your kids playing away from others. I get it.
Yeah,
But
right.
to me, it was screaming, that's because she didn't want the abuse to be seen by people.
No, and then
And yeah, so like my mom would keep me away from people.
Yeah, definitely. She was definitely at that point where she was showing signs outside of the house, grabbing herself, infections, like lots of different things. And they were definitely getting nervous. They were getting nervous as shit. Now, I don't believe that I don't know actually, because there's parts of it I believe, but I don't believe that they purposely got rid of her. I'm not real sure because I couldn't do that. But I also couldn't do any of the things they did. Like, I thought maybe an accident happened and everybody freaked out and they didn't know what to do. But then again, why if an accident happened, wouldn't you first call 911? I don't know. And then with everybody around there sharing dirty pictures, like I've always known for a few months that there was more going on the hill. And it was everybody on that hill around that area. And it was all those dirty pictures of little kids. Well, those dirty pictures are all pictures of all those guys as kids. Candace's kids, freaking Jody Sue's, like everybody, the Sherfies, the fucking lights, everybody who had kids, they're sharing each other's pictures of each other's kids. And they're just, when they get charged with this stuff, you never know whose pictures that these are. They're never going to tell you, but that's what they are. And I think that's the bigger thing that they got going on, the bigger whatever they keep talking about.
Thank you for bringing that up. Because I've been telling everyone, there's people that's praising Hunter's dad, Andrew Hiltz, and I'm like, are you guys sick?
Dude, they're
like,
giving her money,
I've
all kinds
seen.
of stuff.
You look at Hunter's page and his sister's, a grown man who is your brother's father should not be hearting some of the pictures that he's hearting on Hunter's minor sister at the time of him hearting it, and the pictures she was 16, 17. So he's
hit 1K, Lulu. Are you fucking kidding me? No.
What?
I hit 1K. Thank you.
Woo!
We'll go choo-choo for that one. Choo-choo.
Choo-choo.
Fuck yeah,
Oh,
man.
you'll get over 1K tonight for sure. Oh my God. I seen you did like 7 hours streaming yesterday. I'm like, holy shit. You would do good at like the nighttime show, like Nighttimes with Loose Lips or whatever, like nighttime show.
Yeah. But every time I get going so much that like I'll be up all night, or my husband will lay the baby down in here because he likes to like to sleep or whatever, and he'll come back here to lay her down so he can finally go to bed for work, and I'm all loud waking her up. And it's just so I gotta try to keep it during the day, and even during the day, even if she's playing and I'm talking, she likes to be part of the conversation, and she likes to be louder than me because that's just what we do. We be louder than each other. And like, so it's a little hard, but I mean, I'm trying to manage it. I think I'm starting to get like more of a better routine with her, and she knows that when I'm going to sit down now instead of just randoms. And, I'm trying to do that, Dee Dee. I just couldn't figure it out.
That girl, welcome to Christ Train. Choo-choo. Yes,
Okay,
can the mods please drop the link? And if you also, it's in the description, Blonde, her link and also her Cash App and PayPal are in the description.
Definitely, please, guys. That stuff helps so freaking much. When I started getting donated, the first couple of donations, I only got a couple, but that's all appreciated. But I wanted to give it back. I still wanted to give it back to her.
Well, you need it to be able to keep going though sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's good.
Yeah.
You're putting time into this. And just I don't think people understand how draining it is to just deal with these people.
Our time and effort in that right there should be at least worth something. You know what I mean? Like, we're on here for that reason. People can bitch and complain you're making your money off of Summer's name, blah, blah, blah. Or, we are. But it's going to be the next kid or the next subject or the next topic or whatever. What would it matter? It happens to be putting Summer's name out there right now. Oh, thank you. And
Yeah.
we're keeping her name like out there. We're causing a ruckus with the family and pushing them, and with the cops. Like, why would we not want to do that in a situation that is like this, that's this bad? And especially when the cops are letting them get away with everything. Like this had to happen. This needs to happen, and anybody deserves to make $1, like, to help them. Like, I just got a shitty old laptop that freaking cuts me off all the time and shuts down and whatnot. And I still got, like, if I was out working to get the money, I wouldn't be here to be able to talk to everybody. So it is a job for a lot of people. And I think that they deserve it. Whether it doesn't matter what they're talking about, because you're obviously there to listen.
YouTube's making money off of your content and hard work anyway. You'd be dumb not to take the part that they offer you.
Exactly. They're either going to make all of it or some of it.
Yeah, you be smart, people. Like, they're gonna. Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, these people.
I know. So, like I said, there was a lot going on, and I think the biggest thing is the photos and whatnot. And I didn't think about it, but yeah, Hunter didn't get his phone back, and it either has something to do with either him sleeping with Candus or something like that, or them pictures. But I know that he's in like a foster care, like a home for boys, like bad kids or whatever. Kind of, it's like a slat home. I guess told people where he was actually at, like the name of it or something. I didn't see it. I don't watch Don B. I just can't do it. I don't know. It never entertains me.
I figured he was possibly in protective custody.
No, it's not that. This might be because he got in trouble. It was when they were talking back then, like a probation officer was coming, blah blah blah. It was H's probation officer, and it was coming, and it's because he got in trouble for whatever, getting into fights and stuff, and he had to do some time for it. He wasn't going to school. He wasn't doing his grades were bad. He was acting like Don, drinking, smoking pot, like doing or whatever. They even dealt anything he could get his hands on. Like, he lives his own life free. He doesn't have anybody that tells him what to do and how to do it and how to do it right or wrong. And so he just kind of lived himself. My kid, like me and my brother and sister were kind of like that too. I mean, our mom worked and held the house down, but like the rest of the time we were kind of on our own. And that's not good. It's not a good situation. That's kind of not how people do it nowadays. Like, but that's still going on down there. And he got in some trouble and had to get put wherever. It's not a foster care, but it is, for punishment and blah blah blah. So it's like a group fee or something like that. It's not jail or whatever, but it's close. Next is that's. But I guess while he was in there recently, he got into another fight. So when he went to court a week or so ago, they punished him more, and Andrew said he's got to stay in there longer and could possibly still be going to lockup because he won't stop fighting people, and who knows saying and stuff why he's doing it. And
it's all he knows. Yeah. It's all he knows. Yep, he was born into toxicity.
And nobody's teaching him. There's nobody there to teach him any different. Andrew's not there. Allie's passed out in the back. Who knows who Leslie is? She's working at Walmart. Fucking all the grandmas are, just greedy and already raising their kids and they don't care.
Yeah, people shouldn't be talking about Hunter like he's bad.
Right.
No one to look up to. No, he didn't have nobody. He didn't have nobody that was a good figure in his life. That's all he knew. You guys
reaches out.
So
that's why people like Candus and stuff, because he needs that adult. Like, he might be one of those kids that might date older, whatever, because that's what he needs. That's kind of the life that Candus lived. And that's why she needs, whether it be Benny or Donna or her mom or anybody, to tell her and guide her on a daily basis of what to even do and how to function on a day. Because she just doesn't really, she's just used to it. It's like a big time codependency. And it's a little weird, but I mean, it happens, and it's not an excuse at all. There's no reason that, she's had options to get help and have people help her. And I've tried doing it, and I'm sure Jenna tried and Shannon tried. Like, a lot of people have tried to help her, even in that situation. See, trying to help her get out, and help build herself up. They will help you with anything you ask for, whether it's counseling or a job or anything, food. They can help you with any freaking thing. They can go to the store and buy you something if you need it. Just whatever you need. You got to reach out to them, but you got to be doing it to improve your life, and not, just because you can. And you're not going to trick them. We've been tricked too many times. Yeah, if you guys send any money, you're enabling her doing this.
I agree. Yeah.
She's possibly an essay or two when it comes, to children with age. And I mean, that's a possibility, allegedly. But the other stuff is true. We cannot forget about that stuff. You can't forget that family is still messed up. You don't enable people that are that bad in the rocks.
Thank you.
You can't. And I'm talking experience, you guys. You can't give money. You can't beat a dead horse. You can't help somebody that doesn't want help. That's not going to do it on their own. Sending them money is not going to help them. Paying their bills is not to help them. You're enabling them to get more drugs with the money they do get. You're enabling them to get drugs with the money you're sending them. You're enabling them.
Especially her, now that Donald is locked up, because there was a lot of times he was sober and she was fucked up, and even when he was fucked up, she was always more fucked up than him.
Yes, always. And doesn't matter if it's who you love or not, you're always going to be higher than that person because you're always worried about yourself. But I guess John's commissary has already been fucking prepaid for and all hooked up.
But in County
jail. Hawkins
because
County
no
jail,
one has any evidence yet. What if it comes out all of a sudden he turns and he says all this nasty stuff about what him and Candus done? What if that happens? Because it's very possible that's going to happen. How is everyone going to feel that you paid for them to be continuing to party and not look for their kids or give a shit? The message I got from their own PR management didn't even talk about the kids. It said she misses her husband terribly. No mention about her sons or her daughters, though.
It's sick, you guys. It's really sick. They don't talk, and then when they do talk about the kids, it's either the boys or Summer. They're a separate unit. They're not one. And what about Waylon, you guys? I've always wanted to ask this. Even Hunter said, he only named Wyatt and Josie that supposedly went to work with Donna on the June 15th. Nobody mentioned where Waylon was. It wasn't with anybody. That poor kid has never been his own self. He's never been a separate unit. He's never been anything important. He's never had any kind of attention, or he's never had a new outfit. It's always been hand-me-downs from two brothers ahead of him. He's never been treated different, nothing. He's always been a group unit, as a boy or your brothers or whatever. And I hate that poor kid. He's got a lot. I think he's going to reach out to anybody and everybody who gives him attention and tries to give him attention. And it'll start out good, but it's going to be bad in the long run. And the oldest one is allegedly already in being treated he's not in a facility, I don't think, but he's being treated in a facility that treats people that have been sexually assaulted.
And speaking about the older one, since I always went through trying to protect my baby sister, I'm the oldest and had to deal with this. Josie, the oldest one, is probably going to be pretty down and hard on himself because he's the oldest, and he's probably going to be like, why couldn't I save them? Why couldn't I stop this? He's going to take a lot on himself. and blame himself, you guys.
Right. Yeah. And I
And
don't see
probably
him taking any kind of crap for anything he didn't do. But I also like I was saying with those pictures that nobody on the hill nobody, not neighbors, and nobody expected or wanted that to happen. And they're all really, really, really mad at Donna and them now. And I think they're really, really, really unsafe. Oh, shit. What? My Cash App is not working? All right, hold on. Let me see what it says.
See if we can have her put it in chat. Thank you for telling me.
Yeah, fuck that. Holy shit.
Well, needs a job. We're both saying she could go. They have a channel. That's why I'm like, hey, mom, love, please give me the money for that channel. She could be doing live streaming on her channel, and people will donate. We see that there's people that are supporting her, so she could be doing shows. She could be putting something together, like Lips is saying, entertain the people. Then
at least try. It doesn't matter for at least trying. Go on there and talk about something or beg for your daughter.
Yeah, beg for your daughter back. Get on there every night and hold up pictures of your daughter and beg for her to come home, or go out looking for your daughter and go live doing that if you want to. Like, I don't know.
Anything. Yeah.
Anything.
Anything. It doesn't matter. All right. Description says, oops.
That girl, yeah.
Oh, wait. That was my PayPal. Hold on. Wait a minute. Do I have them wrong?
Snap.
SandAngel1 is Cash App, and I have it backwards. It's backwards on your thing. Shit. You put the PayPal as the Cash App, and the Cash App as the PayPal.
Oh, I copied and pasted your text.
Oh, you did? I might have done that. No wonder I'm not ever getting no money. I'm gonna double check right now.
I heard about Benny's watching the cameras there. Well, remember what Tim said to me? Tim said she's well protected, so let them be watching. That's pathetic and sad and weird and creepy and strange and all of the above, if you ask me. That's wild. She's a grown-ass woman. Like, no, sorry, I don't know. It's fucking weird.
PayPal is...
That is some controlling shit.
Yeah, big time. Thank you. PayPal is... What is it like?
Yeah, that is gross. I've only looked at it like 2 or 3 times. What the fuck? Sure, dude.
Come on, PayPal.
He also made it sound like he controls their phones when he is there.
Oh my god, he controls everything that she does, says and does. When she was up on Prayer Gardens. All right, yeah, you guys, they're just backwards on the other thing. So I could be me because I did send them to her like that. So I'm wondering if my whole channel's all like that. Oh well, I'll have to go look. Actually, I know.
Do them backwards, guys. Which I'm there. Hey, Tanya, welcome to Crazy Train. Choo choo. DK will be down there soon, I believe. Oh yeah, like 5 or 6 months ago, he was having me talk to Don about him moving there. Don was going to give him some of the land, put a trailer on there, a trailer home or something, and that he could go work at Tucker Drywall for him and everything. Did you know about all that? I'm assuming you did. He had me begging Don for it. You have to really talk Don into letting me do it. Come on, Cher. You really tell Don, please tell him I need this because my wife's throwing me out and all this. Tell him. I'm like, okay. So I talked with Don, and yeah, we had it all set up that Benny could go there and have a part of the land and put a trailer home on there and work for Tucker Drywall with him and everything.
Oh yeah. PayPal.me/ that should be, and then this one's supposed to be Cash App. Yeah, I have them wrong. That's so crazy. Let me
Oh,
double
maybe
check.
he has the property. Maybe he owns the property or something. I don't know. But I can tell you, Sandman isn't doing what he's doing for fucking free. Oh no. Nope.
Right. Nope. You guys, I had it wrong. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, it's just what you see is really like what it is. There's nothing. I don't know. Other than the weird, why are all the neighbors wanting like dirty pictures? Like, why is there like at least one person on each one of those families that has a charge like that? You know, and Donna and them just were lucky enough to not get caught yet. And
Exactly.
child porn, it's kids having sex usually, and or you know, so just imagine
Trigger
how
warning
many
people.
there. Ooh, my computer is hot again. Damn it. All right, now I gotta go. Nope, not there.
Remember before she got gone, she owed tax on the property. Is that true? I don't know if that's true. Who paid them? Maybe Summer
I
was
don't
a
know,
deal,
but I guess
I don't know.
Brad's a relative of somebody like Sharfies or something like that. And there's a big land. There is a land thing going on, fight over
Mhm.
land.
Well, and
And they're
who
all
hopped on the scene right away talking about land all the time?
they're super mad at Don and them for drawing attention to it. So yeah, to the what they were all doing bad. They're a little pissed off at him. So I don't
It's
know.
interesting, Chris Davis. Well, that's interesting for sure.
Definitely is. And that hill that Kim found, like that little campsite and all that stuff, is like right there across the road from the Sharfies. So, dang it. Come on. Stop it.
Mixes doing Teresa Hallback tonight. So excited. Oh, yeah, that's going to be starting soon, huh? When does that start? I wanted to tell Mr. Cher because he's really into that. That might be starting soon. We may have to plan another one. I'll have to go on Lips and talk some more.
Fine.
I'll have to figure out how to do video.
Well, we're kind of on both channels right now anyway, so I don't think it really matters.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. But I definitely have a lot more. I wasn't really put together today with everything, but there's a lot. And I want to pull up stuff. Do you mind should we like next show some of our conversations and text and stuff? I don't mind doing that.
I think so. Yeah, I don't mind doing that.
Do we just start? Let's plan. Should we? Well, do you want to start like from the beginning when we made contact with them, or do you want to start like from the end and go back? What do you want to do?
No, I say, well, I'm sure people. I think we can bring them back to the beginning because there's going to be a lot that.
It'll be easier for us to track as we continue talking about it. Yeah, we'll just start at the beginning from when you made contact, when I made contact, and then we'll just start really comparing notes, bringing up conversations to whichever you feel comfortable showing, and I'll show whatever.
Right, and Jody Sue's doing her lines, trying to get a little bit of extra property.
Yeah, Jody Sue. Mind you, she's the one who came on the scene talking about property issues from the get-go and talking about smothering children.
I got some of those videos.
She's crazy.
Very crazy. And I actually got a couple of videos where she's getting her drugs from somebody named Jennifer. She's like, Jennifer. She's like making all these faces, Jennifer, and fucking.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Jennifer. Jennifer.
I don't know. Somebody Jody Sue was getting drugs from.
I'm wondering.
There's a guy around there that goes around by the name of Cornbread. On Summer's birthday, it was in Jayis4Justice's chat, and the scanner came on saying that a guy named Cornbread held a gun to two ladies, but the caller lady was more worried about her friend who was trying to get to her car, and that the guy drove like a orangish yellowish, I don't know what color that is, Blazer, Chevy Blazer, and he went by the name of Cornbread. I was like, what if Candus isn't scared of, obviously she isn't scared of the Cornbread Mafia, but what if it's really this guy named Cornbread? And then after that, I told somebody else, and reminded me that Jody Sue talks about Andy getting a new girlfriend. She goes by the name Coleslaw. So what if Cornbread and Coleslaw, because it's so crazy, weird names, what if they were like a couple that just sold drugs and that's why they called themselves like that? You know, hey, gotta go see Cornbread, you know, shit like that. What if?
It could be.
They're all recorded, but yeah.
Some super hit shit, yeah. Cornbread and then Cornbread Mafia, yeah. That makes a little more sense.
But I asked Lady Justice, and she says that she thinks there's a few people that go around with that name. But why would they? If Cornbread wasn't nothing, nobody ever heard of them. Why are people calling themselves that? Like, it's not.
Cher, you're in the true crime community, and you're telling people you want to be barbecue.
Whoa, what?
I'm teasing you, but I was like, whoa, because I just watched a cannibalism show before.
There's no French fries. What is going on?
I want to be barbecue. I have a question. Did Cher say Teresa Hallback is Making a Murderer Part 3 coming out, or a documentary about Teresa? No, Mexi is doing Spirit Box session on Teresa Hallback cakes.
Jody still has two names, Noble. On Ben Hill, she goes by Jody A. Brown. And at her mom's house and all that, she goes by Jody Sue Brown.
Huh.
Yeah. Look, if you look up 125 Ben Hill, there's a spot where it tells you like who was living there, and then you can click on them and it'll tell you who like their relatives and whatnot are. And on 125, she goes by Jody A. Brown.
Shit, are we done? Okay.
Without a court battle. Third time I've tried to send this text. I will send Candus some money just as soon as Sheriff Lawson publicly states that Candus is cleared and no longer a person of interest. I would too.
Yep.
Oh, yep. Did I do that?
People sending her money now is stupid. And then you got creators like, how dare you say anything about her making money off her own baby when you're making money off of her baby?
I heard that.
It's like, shut the fuck up. I make my money from YouTube, not Dawn and Candace Wells, not Summer Wells. Yes, I talk about her, but I do a lot of other stuff. No, like,
just like the person that said that. So
yeah, they're making money too off of talking about Summer Wells, but they're dogging people that are talking about Summer Wells. You see how that works? They are still using Summer Wells' name, but they're rolling the drama in it to bash people about talking about Summer Wells. Yeah,
even Benny tried telling them, don't send her money yet. We don't even have a plan in place. He wanted to make sure there was a plan in place so the bills for sure and whatever she needed was getting bought, and he could prove it. He could do it himself. He could do this. He could hook her card to this and have auto pay, like anything. He was gonna try to do all that, and fucking people would just started just sending her money back and forth like nonstop. Then she secretly puts it on a Facebook group, Find Summer Wells or whatever, about don't tell nobody, let's keep it just here between us, but here's my cash app. I really need some money. And
oh my gosh.
Why weren't you prepared? Don had lots of paychecks between the time he got in trouble and now to prepare for this.
Oh, no, it was weird when Robin was begging for certain money. Like, if I get 100 people send me $23.50, it's like, what are you doing? And please don't tell anyone.
I wish that could happen to me. 100 people send me $10. 100 people send me $1.
And it's like, why do you have to do that?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. They need burial fee money or something. Like, what are they fucking doing? Colombo, whose mouth is running. That's what I feel about Jody Sue. Add me on Facebook if you want it. I don't know what they're talking about. There's a pic of PieLo's guilt. Poor kid. Yo, what's up, Mark?
Hey.
How you doing? You been quiet?
Oh, I'm just busy trying to get this computer working again.
Nice. That sucks. The one that you always stream on? Well, I guess it'd be your only one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You need a new one. How much are like laptops? Okay, is it better to get a computer or a laptop?
That's what I just asked yesterday.
Well, if you're going to do a lot of editing, a computer's better.
Oh, okay. All right. I just bought my son one, and he's kind of burnt out on it already since Christmas. And I think I'm gonna move it out either in here in my room or out there in the living room. And it's a decent computer. I get paid like $1,600 for it, but it's a gaming one. It doesn't have the 3080 or 3060 or whatever gaming chip. It's got the 280 or something, 2080. It doesn't have the lowest one, but it doesn't have the good one either. It does what it needs to do, though, I guess.
You must have heard the laughing downstairs, but she is the TBI agent that was texting.
Yeah. Yeah. This is me. Hey, I'm Shannon. What is it? Shannon Biggs?
Shannon Biggs, the TBI agent that was going to have the place that I go.
Yeah, I've been waiting for if I can try to get that information to you guys, and then I forgot about it until she brought it up. I'm like, wait a minute, wait. But yeah, it was only to find out how and why they would do something like that, and if, like, you know what I mean, like try to dig. It was to get more out of them and get trust and stuff like that, and whatnot. And you know, and the whole time you're sitting there trying to fucking do that, you feel like a big piece of shit. You fucking don't know, like, you know, you're doing something you probably shouldn't.
Well, I get that because I remember when I was told that, well, by Benny for one of them, well, the church wants you attacked or certain people want you attacked. And I'm like, well, let's play along with it for 24 hours to see what happens and why. Yeah. And I got mad dog. You remember all that? Yeah. And I was like, let's just go along with it, Benny. And then, yeah, it was stupid.
It is dumb. You feel like, you know, whatever, but you're interested to know why or how. You're trying to pick their brain.
Yeah.
Play their game and whatever.
Yeah, like, well, why? What will happen if I pretend like I'm stupid?
I TV and shit about all that. Like, dude, I'm not trying to get in trouble, but like, this is what they're doing, and this is what they fucking asked me to do. This is how they're doing it, and this is why they're doing it. Like, but see, Donna and Candus think they can get away with it because, oh well, they're watching. If you know, they know what we're doing. Well, that doesn't give you permission to act a fool and break the law and do stupid shit.
Yeah.
This means that they were caught on camera doing it. I think they may have listening devices and not cameras.
Oh, I think so. I definitely think that their phones are tapped or something. Like, I've said that to people. There's no way the TBI is going to be that dumb. And I read FBI is even involved.
Right. And they do it for everybody else. They know what to do and how to do it. They've done it before. So everything we've seen and heard has to be going on. And if it's not, whoa.
No, we're not.
GoFundMe, get a job, Candus. Mm-hmm.
No, we're not going to do a GoFundMe for a computer because we still have the one for the teeth because you guys know since we streamed it that it's on credit.
That'd be cool though.
So once we pay that down some, we can probably get a computer. So I'm not making one for the computer. I'm just leaving the teeth one up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll get dragged even more, but whatever. I don't care.
Hey, that's what I was saying. I was just going to save up whatever I had to put into whatever I need for streaming. I definitely need a mic, and I'm thinking about headphones.
I pay $50 a month just to have my StreamYard so that I can record what I have to and all that. I pay. Yeah, I have the professional one, so it does cost to put into your channel too. You guys, there's still things like I do all my streaming off my phone.
Yeah, I pay for StreamYard too. I pay the $25 one, but
it
sucks too. But
better picture, better quality, all that for your audience.
It is. But yeah, like I can't even do some of the stuff that I want to or should be capable of, or like anything. My husband thinks I just sit and waste my time, which I kind of do really, but it's just a hobby and it's what I like to do. But he feels that my time should at least be worth something.
Yeah, that's hard too when you got someone like on down your neck about it too. Like
right. And he points out, always the negative crap. So, but you do got to think about it like that. people's time should be worth something. You're watching them to be entertained. You're doing, you know what I mean? They're doing this for you and that for you. You're getting whatever out of them that you're there to watch for. So
reporters get paid, the new people on the news reporters, everybody gets paid for their job and their time, their efforts.
Mm-hmm. People do that stuff. Anybody with tips, waitresses and stuff, like their time and what they're doing. You come there for that. You come there to be served and not have to cook and all this.
Well, we should do a live on your thing. You need more watch time, and then you can get monetized, right?
I got like 5,000 hours watch time. I have to wait for this. I have to wait for the
email
strike that GP fucking gave me to run out, because it said that I can't monetize for up to 90 days if I had a strike. I think it said.
Yeah. Oh, that bitch. Okay.
Yeah, and I think I got like a month left. I've gone through 60 days already, I think. So 60 out of 90 already. Yeah, it was 2 months ago she fucking did that shit. What a dumbass.
So what was the last time that you had conversations with Candus?
I think that I looked and it was like December 18th.
Okay.
Around the time Benny was like telling her to get rid of people.
Yeah,
she didn't get rid of me right away, because we talked about, like, you know, she was pushing the issue to me and calling me from the hotel where they were staying and telling me like, oh, you know what's going on, just shit like that, trying to fill my head full of stuff. So it was around a little bit after that. Review and reactions make company money. Yeah, products. So
does Benny and Don Keller talk? They must.
I don't know. I don't know. You know, Dawn talks to almost everybody, but I don't know why she wouldn't, unless
crazy addict role.
I told her to fuck off. I don't really know. I don't. She definitely tried, though. I know that.
He's crazy.
Yeah, because she used to always come at me. She's just as bad as like Gigi and that. She was trying to do something good, but doing it really, really, really bad and immature, and fucked up, she sent me a message saying the cops are gonna be there, answer the door, I need you to file the police report on Ernie. Well, there wasn't nothing that was going on. So what? Ernie said he's gonna call CPS. I'm not scared of him. I don't care. I don't do nothing wrong. Like, it's nothing. I still don't deserve them people trying to get my kids taken away from me. I don't deserve that. They haven't done anything wrong other than hold information that they open their mouths about. It's not my fault. Tina told me a bunch of dumb shit, and they found out who I was in real life, because I was talking to her in real life. They didn't know that I was lips, but they do now.
Bernie seems to think that he's entitled to information that other people get, and he's not. He's a little fucking twerp that I envision throwing Lucky Charms at him. I say that all the time.
Right.
If I ever see him, I am going to throw handfuls of Lucky Charms at the fucking little dude.
Fuck yeah, man.
He thinks he's entitled. He's not owed anything. He's going around and lying with Trisha that I've withheld information and the TBI is investigating me. They've been saying that for 8 months, that I'm being investigated. Meanwhile, I've actually talked to TBI.
I got a bunch of that, I think, mostly on Benny, but it's another thing they blamed me for was, well, we're going to tell all the creators that you were going to try to bring them down, or how you were going to try to bring them down. Well, all the messages between me and her are them trying to bring everybody down, and Benny and you and everybody else. So, fuck off. Why did they go out there? I wasn't even going to show that to anybody or do nothing till they started, doing that. They forced me to have to go and put the shit out.
And defend yourself.
They wanted to beat me to the punch is what they wanted to do, and they do that with everybody. When they go live accusing somebody of something, it's because they got caught up doing it, and they want to be the first ones to say it before someone else does.
Thank you. Yep, because then, they try to get ahead of it, and they're like, oh, shit, we fucked up. We're going to go live.
Yep. That's how
and we're going to twist everything and, try to work it to our favor.
And then they're going to put you guys on the list. So don't get on that fucking list, yo. Every time there's people in the chat, and if somebody says something negative, yep, you're on the list. I know who you are. You're one of those.
Yeah. So I would laugh so hard every time Don would contact me, and then when they had him change his number, and they they're probably like, ha, Cher doesn't have the new number, and then he contacts me with the new number. I was dying inside.
He sent her to Benny or something and told Don to send Peregrine a shitty text, and he did it from his new number.
Yeah, and I'm like, I bet everyone is just so pissed right now that he reached out to Cher again. They just couldn't stop it. I was loving it.
I'm loving it.
Such a bitch.
Fucking, I don't know. I love it, and all everybody wants is for Ernie to disappear, for Gigi to stop. Like, it's just dumb shit like that. Like, missing but not forgotten too. We want them to just stop doing unnecessary stuff that's not.
They can't help it. They are mentally off. They're not even on this planet, girl.
No, I realize that they really believe what they're saying.
Did you see that he actually, like, I'm sorry, but you see the shit that's going on. He's got a fucking chip implanted in his brain, really, that EMF detectors go off on.
Right. And what it is Tina, I feel like I'm repeating this, but Tina is the one telling him that Tina has him so wrapped around her finger, like, she would tell him when he's tripping on acid and stuff that I had to cut a chip from Al-Anon fucking out of the military. You're a super soldier. I had to cut a federal chip out of your leg. You got one implanted in your brain, Ernie. We got to get it out. Like I don't know. He just believes everything she says. Like,
no, I think they believe each other. I think they're that fucking crazy. They actually believe each other. They're each other's type men.
Yeah, she's the one who told Ernie that him and his brother were found as little kids, that she found it, like, probably on the internet or something. He was never found at some hotel, dropped off as a little kid after he was trafficked. That's not true. It never happened. There's no documentation for it, no nothing like that. But she makes him believe that stuff because she'll, like Gigi does, but Gigi's not very good at it. She'll convince him that, like, show him documents and stuff that this is what's wrong with you. This is what happened to you. Because he's crazy, he fucking believes it. But yeah, it starts with her when it comes to him, and it's weird.
Oh shit, Killer is Benny's sister.
You better hide now. You better change your YouTube name, like all the things. You just better do it.
All the things.
And I like saying that. And I used to really, 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 really super like her, and then right now it's happening, and now I'm confused. What's going on? Nobody needs to be bringing money to Candus, and I think that she's wanting that to happen. I don't understand it. So,
what is the most fucked up thing you ever heard Candus say?
Oh my god.
Like the biggest thing that stands out to you that's like, holy shit, I can't believe she said that. I'm never gonna forget she said this.
Oh my god.
So many, right? To choose from.
The thing with Benny was pretty fucked up, with her wanting me to believe and put out that her and Benny were in this like relationship, but they knew they couldn't be together right now because they both have families to take care of it. I just did air quotes, and take care of. Well, she was waiting for Don locked up. He was purposely pissing off his wife and not going back to her, and chose YouTube over her. And like they both were waited. So, but I don't know, because here comes Penny, and now Penny and Benny are like acting like they like tell each other what to do, and like I don't know, it's a little weird. And I'm reading that they have another one of Benny has like heart relationships with people. He gets to their heart and like takes their heart, but he's not really physically capable of like either being with one person or loving himself to love somebody else. Like he's a player. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a player. He's hustling Candus. He probably wants Candus to believe all of that.
Big time. He stole her heart, and then he's got her where he wants her, and now anything he does is what she does. And if she loses Benny and does on her own, like,
exact words to me was, he's going to play the game. He's going to do whatever he has to, and he's going to play the game till the end. That's exactly what he told me. Candus is a dumbass. Okay, so I haven't said this to anyone, but Mr. Cher knows. But I started getting pushed out of that camp when they wanted me to start hitting on Don and making Don believe I was like in love with him. They were actually telling me like, Cher, if you just flirted a little bit with Don, he would fall for you so hard. He talks about you all the time.
Candus, and they were like, would tell her this and this will happen and do this because this will happen.
And
yeah, they were.
I wouldn't do it. Yep. And then they started pushing me out, and they kept wanting me. They wanted me to lead Don on like I wanted Don. And as soon as they heard that like Don was bringing up very weirdly in a conversation, like I knew what he was doing because I've dealt with narcissists before, and he was baiting me to see what I would say. But he was like, "You're married. Yeah, you're married. You have Mr. Cher. I'm married, and and I'm like, yeah, Don, we're both married, and like I just wasn't having none of it. But yeah, they absolutely.
Candus have open relationships, or you know what I mean.
I do not care. I'm not hitting on anyone or cheating on my husband to get some fucking leads on a case. I'm sorry. Call me whatever, but that was not happening. And yeah, it was pretty disturbing.
Said that Don called her and threatened her kid. Don did not call Prayer Garden. He's in jail in solitary confinement with no phone.
Yeah, I doubt he has a phone right now.
He has no phone in solitary confinement. He might have access to a phone when he gets out for his hour a day, but that's it. He has nothing in there. Nothing.
And yeah, Chris, remember Chris Watts wasn't allowed contact with anyone for like 3 months or something like that into it. So I don't think he's got conversations to anyone but the police right now, in my opinion.
And they said that he gets letters and all that other stuff, but he don't get to keep them in his cell, I don't think. I'm not sure how that little letter thing would work.
There is a delay, There's a delay, but we also already had this conversation beforehand that they would be talking over each other because that's just how they are. But there was also a delay because we're not trying to.
No. It just happens, and then you have all these thoughts, and because we forget a lot, and our short-term memory's kind of not there.
Yeah,
we have to speak.
We just shouted out. So we actually, we had this conversation like yesterday.
Yes, he said, "Be prepared for us to talk over top of each other and lots of ideas and flip-flopping and squirrel."
Yep.
Yeah, there's gonna be lots of that. I'm on the phone with a woman who is going to bring her kids to their house. What? Don's in jail.
I still want to bring my kids over to Candus. Holy shit, no way.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely freaking not. There's lots of not okays there. It doesn't look right. DLRs and shit. The phone call to Don to Prayer Garden happened a while ago. Yeah, that's what I thought. She hasn't even gone live today. Oh. Oh, I don't even remember what the call was about now because that's all I was worried about was it being Hawaii.
She's gone live today. So, oh my God.
But yeah, I'm willing to do show certain little things. Oh, thank you, honey. And whatever. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna get off here in a few minutes anyways. And just do quite a few lives. I got a few blank screen audio things of Dale Terry. She wasn't even there. Well, she was there a little while, but since I started talking to Candus, she was there for one weekend in November. And then never came back. Food stuff. She did all the laundry and folded all those clothes and all. What? Yeah.
The first person that tells truth is the one who got caught. Absolutely, yeah. Tell the truth. You got home and this.
Please tell the truth, right? And Don definitely, like I said, might try to do something to lessen his sentence. Who knows he's in jail now, and he's going to be thinking about, damn, I'm going to have to do the rest of my life in here probably if I don't fucking say something.
Mm-hmm. So what I'm gonna do is go back through. I'm gonna go to the beginning. I'm gonna start because I'm sure you've done the same. But there's multiple. There's times where I am just now piecing it together. Where he'd be like, "Can you send this?" I'd send him something, or he'd
Yes.
send me something. He'd be like, "Will you send this to my other phone?" I'm like, "Wait, what?" Yeah. So he has the multiple Facebook accounts he talks to me from, multiple phone numbers, and it's because he's got the different phones with the different accounts. So I got to go all the way back. And then, yeah, we'll start at the beginning and start comparing our notes, which will be fun.
Definitely. I'll go back. I haven't gone all the way back to the beginning of our conversation yet to find out exactly what started it, but
I remember the first thing Candus said to me, and it was several weeks after I actually texted her, and it was all about Don. Don's a good husband. Don's a good dad. He's blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, okay. Just making sure you're okay, Candus. And yeah.
No, she's in straight denial. She knows that she'll never get anybody ever again and whatnot. All she's got right now is Benny's heart shape.
I don't know. Yeah, Benny. Did you guys see PG got a donation for the Wells boys last night? No, I did not see that. That's interesting because nobody should have contact with the boys, so she shouldn't be taking donations for those boys.
And little kids can't send donations, and all it is
you guys, yeah, don't do that, please, because she shouldn't have contact. Those boys are minors, and they are going to be. There's nobody that can see them probably except for their mom and dad, maybe, and that's probably supervised. Dude, not send anyone money for the boys. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, it is big time. No, well, it's just somebody changed their name to that. You screen recorded it, Chris? Yeah. Yeah, it's just somebody made their name to that.
That's not what happened. I hope not. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Thank God. Okay. Well, Lips and I are in contact privately now, so we'll get some stuff together, and we're going to start from the beginning for you guys and go through whatever she's comfortable showing you, and, I'll show it all. I don't really care.
Yeah, me too. I used to be embarrassed because there's times I cried, and there's times that, I said whatever, but I don't even care anymore.
Yeah, you just kind of go with it, and you just wake up every day and you try to deal with that day to try and get closer to the truth. I get it. Yeah. And yeah, there's times you're like, what the fuck did I just say and do today? Yeah. But you have to make them, they want to see
follow their narrative or whatever.
Yes, and they have to see that you're doing that. And with them, it has to be publicly. You have to publicly show them, so it's showing that you are dedicated and loyal to them, so they trust you more. So
you gotta earn that shit.
Yep, absolutely. I understand totally. So I get bashed mad for that, but it's you guys. You don't understand. You have to play a part. You have to. You have to feed the narcissist, basically.
Yep, definitely. It has devastated a lot of people for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great night. Thank you, everyone. Oh, special thanks.
Yeah, this is fun. We'll have to do this. We got a lot still to talk about, but I'm gonna end this one tonight. I really appreciate you doing this. I know you had a crazy day, but I appreciate you still wanting to do this. And whenever you want to do it again, just let me know. And let's go back from the beginning and go through all this shit.
Definitely. And if you guys in chat have any questions and stuff, write them down. We'll get through that.
Yeah, definitely write down even in the comments of this, or if you get a hold of Lips or me and you have, things you want us to address together, we'll definitely do that.
Definitely. Let's try to keep most of that stuff about, Candus and Summer and Don and all that. We'll try to stay on track. Yeah, we'll probably throw out.
It's too hard. It feels like I'm talking to a good friend that I've hung out with for years. Or
I know. I felt that way too. It's funny. Everybody got shit in common to talk about.
You guys make sure you're subscribed. Her stuff is in the description, and then also remember I have her Cash App and PayPal, but I think we have it wrote down backwards.
Yep, it's backwards.
Will you go in the comments of this after we end and put the correct, and I'll pin it in the comments, the correct links for you.
I can try to do that.
Thank you, Tabby. Yeah, so we'll have lots more show with lips. We vibe really good so far. I like it. Like I said,
Yeah.
I was
I'm
planning
glad
on
that you
being on
guys
for
were
an
all
hour. We're
here.
almost 2.
I know. All right, you
Oh,
guys.
absolutely. I believe he's being questioned as we speak. What do you think, Lips? I think
I
so.
do. Or if
Mhm.
not, then he's gonna. They
Soon.
have plans on it.
Oh, absolutely.
They're not gonna make it fun for him in there. That's for sure.
Hmm. Well, you guys make
Uh,
sure that you're subscribed to Lips because she's been going over everything and saying it unfiltered just like I do, and you'll be seeing us collab a lot more. I'm thinking
Definitely.
so.
We'll get closer and
Have a
closer
good
to
night.
at least
Thanks for
the truth.
doing this.
Yep. Have a good night. Bye.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for the super chats and make sure that you're subscribed and watch her channel. And don't forget to leave a comment, Lips, and I'll pin it with the correct links for people to send donations and tips to you. Good night, Kiko, Miss Mala, everybody. I'm sorry I didn't watch the chat a lot. I was just kind of chatting. It was kind of nice. Purple hearts for Summer Moon. Absolutely. Do you think that Don has been locked up enough before this? But he is no, I don't believe he's institutionalized yet. No, I don't think so because he excuse me, whines too much like a baby. We'll see because if he talks, he's not. If he's institutionalized, he wouldn't care about his sentencing. He'd be perfectly fine in there and he won't roll. So if something comes out and he's rolling and turning and whatever, no, you can bet your butt he's not institutionalized then. An institutionalized person would just accept the charge, accept everything, and just want to be there, honestly, want to be there. So we'll see what happens. And then the question you can answer for yourself. True Crime with Eve's channel was happy. Oh, it is her birthday. Happy birthday, True Crime with Eve. Yes, if she's live, go show her love. Even if she's not live, find a video, find her last show, go show her some birthday love. Happy birthday. We love you. And also Mexi is live in 10 minutes. So if the mods want to throw the link for Mexi's Spirit Box for Teresa Hallback, I'm going to go let Mr. know right now because he'll probably want to listen to that. Love y'all. Mama checking in. Love ya. I'll text you tomorrow. I've been kind of quiet. Sorry, Lisa Jane. It is what it is. We'll be better prepared next time and try not to do that. But we were just kind of excited. And there's also a delay. So made it a little bit worse. So sorry. That's what happens sometimes when two girls start talking and they're excited to talk and there's a lot to talk about. There's over talking. Yes, absolutely. Killer. Subscribe to Killer Looks too. I call him Switzerland. That's like he's honestly Switzerland. He's just like, I like his video today. He's like, I don't care if this person doesn't like this person. I don't care. I heard my shout out, by the way, Killer. Thank you. But yeah, he was like, I don't give a fuck. They don't like me. They don't like each other. I don't really care, but everyone needs to come freaking together. And I agree. So go wish True Crime with Eve happy birthday and check out the Spirit Box section or session, sorry, on Mexi's in about, I think it's scheduled for 5 minutes, but he's usually fashionably late. Love y'all. Thanks so much to the new members. Welcome to the Crazy Train. Choo choo. And thank you for all the super chats.